If we look at these setups, okay, now obviously we put the balls, we said, well forward. Now that for me, where that red is obviously incorrect. It showed we can get some reasonable shots from that. It's not miles out, but where you were before on that sort of green line here, what we look to try and do is probably find a sort of middle ground, somewhere in the middle there. Okay, which for me we find down to your left cheek, your left chest there, to the side. That would be kind of where your ball position wants to be, just left to centre, down to your left side of your body. Okay, so as a result of that change of ball position, backswing wise, now your feet are lined up to the club. The backswing isn't really any shorter. It's a smidgen shorter, but not really worse in terms of, in that for me is a better, but more controller than going too far, which is fine. Okay. Now as we come to the golf ball now, your head's going down and therefore now stays over the right foot. It pops up onto the back foot and you can see your left foot there, up off the ground there, lifting onto the toe. And as you finish this swing now, majority of your weight, I would say there, Richard, is down through that right foot. And the left foot we can see now sort of leaning back up on its tiptoe, okay? You compare that to this one, just see where your head's moving now, it's moving towards your left foot, it's moving down to the left side. Strike the golf ball, and now let's look where you finish.
Weights on the front.
There you go. So that's now a change of position there completely, straight up. You've never normally been there. And again, your balance was really, really good. You weren't swinging the club flat up. You weren't losing distance, okay? No. The contact was a little bit clean, because again, the ball's a long way forward, but if we could move the ball back a smidgen, and just get used to that body movement, okay? So in terms of practice, for me, I would say go on the range, if you go to the range anytime, I don't know, but if you go on the range, first 10 or 15 golf balls, hit the ball well forward. Just really get your body moving in that fashion so you kind of get used to that, and then we can move it back an inch or two until you find a sort of a sensible, realistic position to play from, okay? Obviously you can't play golf with the ball that far forward, really, because on some positions with the ball above your feet or below your feet, you'd really struggle.
Maybe start the forward movement.
Yeah, exactly. It just shows instinct kind of takes over.
Right.
We said about don't leaning back. With the golf ball being back where it was there, if you didn't lean back, if you did that swing there with the ball position back there, you missed the ball. Your club would just go to the top of the golf ball, strike down, and the ball would still be left behind it. So you're kind of reacting to where the ball is. And unfortunately, when the ball is, or the ground is hit before the ball, people just tend to move the ball back a smidgen each and every time just to think, well, I'm hitting the ground there, I'll move the ball to that spot. But you're hitting the ground this far behind the ball, not because of ball position, but because of the movement. And you move the ball back further, you hit the ball the same distance behind the ball, like the ground behind the ball the same distance, you keep moving the ground back. As the ball moves back, the ground contact moves with you, because you're still leaning to the same position, So as a result of that, it's not going to get any better. You end up a lot of your shots now off the back foot. So try and move it back now sort of towards left heel, shall we say. Just move back maybe an inch or so and see how that goes. But does that make sense? And seeing those images there help there, Richard? Yeah?
It does help.
Good.